Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chic's Closet. So today we are doing another unboxing. Like, come on now, all of these unboxing. We've had so many dolls that just have come in the last couple of weeks. So this one is the TEDDY VONRANSON Integrity Toys collaboration. And this one is, of course, Auden Adler, Brooklyn Bound. So definitely, I would say check this doll out. So out of that collection of 4 dolls, this is the one that we ended up with. I also tried for Noah, but unfortunately I wasn't able to get Noah. One thing I love about this is the box. I really love simple white boxes with like the white background and then just like the black text. I just love it. It's just so simple, so chic. And I love the texture that the box has. And here is a close-up view of Auden Adler. Again, this is Auden Adler Brooklyn Bound. He was one of the 4 dolls that was featured, and it was 1 girl and then 3 boys. Tried for Noah and him. I didn't win this through my membership. Actually, my friend Stefania, thank you for giving me your takeover. And thank you so much for this doll. So one thing I love about this doll community is definitely the camaraderie among collectors. There's a few rotten eggs, I would say, but majority of the collectors in this community are just amazing people. But let's get back to this doll. So this is, again, TEDDY VONRANSON and Integrity Toys collaboration. Teddy is a big menswear designer, and I do love once in a while when they create the Homme or Monarchs Collection for the boys, for Integrity Toys. The clothing for the men are just stunning, and then they're just like, majority of them are just well made. Just like this coat. I know I read about this when it was being sent out, and a few people received it before we did. And they were mentioning about the fabric of that. We'll go back to that later when we open that package. Can I just tell you how handsome this doll is? Rarely do we get boys, and rarely do we get them this handsome. And I feel like he could pull off being almost like half Asian, or I don't know. When I looked at him when he was presented, he was giving like more of like a Korean pop star to me, so I really definitely had to have him. So right now I am apologizing if it sounds like I am echoing. I am recording this not in the doll room, in a different room, and it sounds like it's echoing. It must have been like maybe the MC space, or the room is maybe too big. Who knows? But the one feature that Alon was talking about, they made this little sort of like a shelf, or they made the doll box look like a little cabinet. And actually, you can't take that thing out. I may try to take it out later because that would look like a really good side piece panel to a closet. I do love how they created this like black, and then they made that little thing look like to a door. Of course, he comes with this big clutch, like a men's clutch. What else does it come with? It comes with 2 extra set of hands, the regular steady hands and black glove hands, as well as more accessories. So those look like his earrings, and then a necklace, and I think he comes with a pocket chain. I'm not a big fan of those, but he comes with it. All right, let's see what else he comes with. Along with those, another more jewelry. Okay, so it looks like he also comes with 2 bracelets, and then a watch, and also sunglasses. Wow, he comes with a lot actually. I'm going to assume the bottom little closet or shelf there will hold the shoes, and I believe from the preview we saw he actually comes with socks as well, and then like black tennis shoes, like black leather tennis shoes, I believe. Let's go ahead and check these bad boys out. Yep, so they just look like regular leather tennis shoes, nothing special to them, but I like the texture. I do really like them. And we don't have enough Homme shoes for our male dolls, so I do appreciate every time they give a shoe. So I do have alternates, and I feel like I've been buying a lot of male dolls nude, so I rarely have clothes for them, so these are great. All right, let's see. So we ended up getting $592 out of 900, so there's only 900 of this Auden, so that's kind of like a sort of nice size edition. Not too much, not too low, just enough. And I know a lot of people really wanted him, so I am grateful to Stefania for giving me him for her takeover. And I do love these stands. I do love a black stand, and I also love a clear stand, but I do love this black stand as well. And she looks like he comes with those just regular Homme stand that he gets hooked on the hip. And you know the drill. If you are still watching this video, please go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want more content from me, definitely follow me on Instagram at plastic_chic. So I am trying to take this thing out, and I realize it's actually taped in the back. And I feel like this would look like a great display unit, especially if you want to make like a DIY closet for your male dolls. I feel like this would be the perfect box to do it with. I do love how, see, it looks just like a little cabinet with shelves on it. Just gorgeous packaging. And I love how they sometimes would think of like maybe repurposing things, especially for some of you all that would like to do like your own DIY closet. But that's with the packaging. Now here is Auden Adler, and I must tell you guys, be careful because he is, I'm going to say, hauntingly handsome. And with the lashes, he actually looks good. So a little confession, I actually opened him before I showed them to you, or before taking this video, because his lashes were a little wonky, so I had to fix them. So this is what he looked like before. So you see technically his, if you're looking at it, it's his left eye, but it's actually his right eye that's a little wonky, and I had to fix it via using a hot spoon. You boil water and you put the spoon in there and you kind of just push up the lash, and it fixed it perfectly. And I would like to thank Frederick for giving me that idea on how to do that and for teaching me the ways. Thank you. Now let's get back to Auden. So he comes with this very sleek charcoal single-breasted suit. It comes with a jacket and a matching pair of pants, and underneath that he has some sort of like almost a v-neck sweater, but I'll show that to you guys later. But here's a closer look of that jacket, and I'm trying to figure out, because there's a stitching there, if I need to take that out, or is that's actually part of the fit, so I'm not going to touch that. I thought I had to cut it, just like, you know how most men's jacket have a stitch back there to cut. And let's go ahead and take out this hairnet of his, and let's see that hair. I feel like we need to style the hair a little bit better on this doll. I might have to re-wet it and then re-gel it. And also there's a couple pieces there in the back that I want to cut. There's like a couple of long pieces, but I feel like from the previews his hair was a little bit more different. He sort of had a part almost on the side. I feel like he also looks good with his hair. I just like the slick back, like sort of undercut and short on the sides here too. But definitely let me know what you guys think so far. Would he be a good addition to your collection? Did you get him? Were you able to win him via lottery? Definitely let me know down in the comments. Let's go ahead and go trim that little straggler pieces on the back. I just wanted to clean it up. That really is bugging me. And sometimes just those little details of like cleaning up some of the edges or like the threads, it just make your doll looks more presentable, and it makes them just look luxurious. Luxury, honey. Because you know, in this economy, these dolls are now technically luxury. Considered luxury goods is because of the price points. Just think about it. If you don't think they're luxury, let me know your budget, because for me, these are luxury at the moment. And if you were wondering, he is club price at $185, but of course he had a $14 tariff charge plus shipping. So he was around, what, $230 after all of that. So definitely he wasn't change. He was more than change. That's like 2 weeks worth of groceries for me, actually. All right, now let's go open the pieces that he came with. So the first piece that we are going to open is, of course, that glorious jacket of his. Aside from the beautiful face during the presentation, one thing that sold me on this doll is this jacket. So this has like a sort of like a herringbone coat, but it looks like it's lacquered. It feels like it's plastic. That's what the fabric feels like to me. It's giving a little bit more like Bottega Veneta, especially with like the pattern weaving. It gives a little bit of Bottega in it, but I would say it's giving the look of leather, but it's not leather. It's actually that, I don't know what to describe it. It's like yeah, I think it's plastic. So it's like a plastic rope. That's how I would say the feel of the fabric is. It's also crunchy like plastic. Like I stated, that was majority of the selling point for this doll was of course that jacket, because when I saw it, I was like, that would look good in my collection, especially like redressing. I could even see some girls wearing this jacket. I think it's going to look incredible. And of course, with this monochromatic black and black, and then just the different textures with Auden, this doll just looks amazing. And I do love when a monochromatic look is done right. It's basically all the same shades of color, and it has different beautiful textures. So from this jacket to the suit underneath and then the shoes, it's just like a home run for me. This whole look is a home run. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the coat. Do you love it? And I wish they would make something more like this. I would love a similar one for my girls, but shorter. I would love that. All right, now let's go through the accessories that he came with. So he came with this he came with 2 accessory pack. This is the first one. So it came with 3 earrings, 1 set of like hoop earrings, and then 1 stud. And then he also got like a chain belt and also a necklace. So let's go ahead and put those on. Sorry, it's called a pocket chain, a detachable pocket chain. I personally don't use those, but yes, he came with pocket chains. So looks like silver micro hoops. Gretchen Wieners would really love those. And also, like I said, a single stud earring, and 1 ear had 2 holes in them. I had to repuncture the holes in the earrings because they were too small and I didn't want the earrings to break. So again, I would just use the push pin to repuncture them. Although the holes are a little bigger initially, they do shrink over time, like maybe like a couple days. So here he is with his little accessories. Doesn't he look? He actually looks really good with earrings, I must say. I do admit he looks so much better. And also, let's admire Teddy, the designer of this doll. Here he is. I'm also curious, did any of you actually get any of the other dolls from the collection? Definitely let me know down below. So here is his pocket chain belt, and then he also came with, of course, the necklace, but he came with a silver pocket chain belt. I don't know, it probably looks good in dolls, but all honestly, if I saw someone wearing this in person, I'll give them probably a side eye because I'm just not a fan of it. I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about a pocket chain? Does anyone actually wear these? But I guess it looks good in doll scale. I'll give him that. Now let's put the thing that I dread putting on the most are technically doll necklaces. These things takes me forever. Help me, but I'm going to do it off camera. So here it is. It's finally on. That took about 5 minutes to do, but gosh, they're so hard to put on, even with tweezers. And now let's go ahead and put on the Homme gloved hands, were the black ones. So I feel like it's going to look really cool. He's giving a little bit of like a serial killer look. What do you guys think? Actually, now thinking about it, he's giving like Christian Bale from American Psycho. He's totally giving that. And here are the sunglasses that he came with. They're just like normal black frame and black lenses. And he also came with this pair of 2 bracelet cuffs. Look at them, 1 silver and 1 matte black. I actually really love the matte black one. And let's go ahead and take off his jacket to put on those bracelets. And I will always say this, one thing I love about Integrity Toys are of course the removable hands that you can easily just put the accessories on them. Just makes life so much easier. It always scares me that I'm going to break those pegs on those hands. And look, the bracelet actually matches, the black matte matches mine, so we're technically twins. What do you guys think? Now let's go ahead and put on the watch on the other hand. This one is just a simple silver watch. So while we're doing that, let's go ahead and look back at the 4 dolls that was released during this presentation. So we actually had 3 Monarch dolls and then 1 FR doll. So from left to right, we have Darius and then the FR doll Jamie, and then we had Auden and then Noah. The other doll that of course I really wanted from this collection was Noah because he was just so handsome. And then the FR doll was just giving me Home Alone mom, like she's ready to scream, "Kevin's not here!" All right, now let's go back to Auden. So this is the male clutch that he came with. I do love this clutch, but I just realized that I don't think this thing opens. This thing is glued shut, which is really rare for Integrity Toys because majority of their accessories are quote unquote functional. So this definitely surprised me that this doesn't open. So I guess this is just for display purposes. All right, let's see. Let's have him model this bag. Let's see how it looks on him. Also, it's kind of weird how this clutch is a little big. So I'm trying to figure out how to photograph him later holding it. We'll see. So maybe some glue dot. And also he came with these black socks as well. I am a little concerned if these black socks would actually stain over time because I'm just worried about black fabrics, and just like magic, we put it on him. We did it off camera so you guys didn't have to suffer watching me struggle with my puffy hands to put it on. And let's go ahead and put on these shoes as well. We're also going to be doing that off camera because I know this will be a task. Also, one thing about Homme shoes or Monarch shoes, especially when they have laces, I definitely do struggle putting those shoes on. I feel like it usually will take me about like 5 to 10 minutes to put those shoes on those dolls. So yes, I have to do it off screen so you guys don't have to suffer, or else this video will be like an hour long. But really, this Auden is probably one of the most handsome ones they've released in a while. So here is Auden in his first look without the suit jacket. We just left the sweater vest on him with the pants, and I added thing on his shoulder because I feel like he would fit the Addams family. Just a really handsome, high fashion Addams family member. Or he could totally be Pugsley grown up. And here he is with just the suit jacket over his shoulder. I kind of love this pose. I actually wish I photographed him like this. I did capture it on video, but I'll recreate it because that visual really looks amazing. But definitely let me know what you guys think of this doll. Do you think he's handsome? Would you add him to your collection if you had a chance? Definitely let me know down in the comments. And also, I can't wait to actually redress him and use him more on shoots that are coming up. So definitely follow me on Instagram to see how I style Auden. And definitely this makes me think that I don't have enough male doll clothes to spoil this doll with. So definitely be looking out for some of those purchases moving forward. And that is it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Laters.